Today is Monday, the 16th of January 2017. It's 1447 hours Central European Time. This video serves to document further things, namely further things pertaining to YouTube. As I explained in the last few videos and actually demonstrated in the last few videos, my videos are not at all treated as truly public, but as some probably specifically declared fourth state, aside of unlisted, private and public. But as I cannot rule out that they are messing with more than just having my videos and or select some, because all you'd have to do really is of these 260 videos, take any random, I don't know, any random number there of 10 or something and leave them be public, and it'd be completely out of context and nobody would have any understanding. And not just that they're messing with my videos as such, but moreover they might very well be messing with what I try to leave as comments to other videos, even my own videos, and also try to send messages to other people's channels. So this video here will be about me documenting some of that. The first thing I want to do, this is going to be boring, I'm sorry, it's just for documentative purposes. The first thing is, let's see, I'll just start with this here. These are messages sent by me to other people. I'll just bring them all. This is the oldest that they store here. This is, unfortunately, there is no direct link to the video or to the web channel even. So this one was to the DC, as you can see at the bottom here, down in the status line, this one takes you to what the fuck ever. It's probably a Google Plus account or something, and not, unfortunately, to the YouTube channel. 21 hours ago, urgent personal, please let Jeanette Kahn, whom I cannot reach directly, hence I tried this way, being sure that some amongst your staff still has the ability to contact her, shall go and collect an information for her. I tried to deposit with Kitty Watson from Intellect Inc. She'll know who that is. If Kitty claims to not know what information, tell her I send it via Intellect's contact form on their website, and it's about plenty of things in everybody's minds. Thank you very, very, very much. And just my name. Here, 22 hours ago, this was to the French fucker. Let's see, I can actually, I'll search this out quickly. French. Ought to be here somewhere. I think this is it. Gérard Courant, right? Gérard Courant. I'm not gonna bother going into that, but suffice it to say that this is what I wrote to him. Hello, you have absolutely no idea what you are actually doing. I have a channel here on YouTube, and here I give the link. Forward that URL to your mind-controlling and mind-manipulating bosses. Whatever exactly you think or believe to do, be it magic, rebirth, soul migration, magique, rebirth, soul migration, channeling, merely supplying records for actual virtual functionality, etc. At my account, your bosses, should find 265 videos right now. If you don't see them, YouTube keeps them from you. Tell your bosses that their IT people look into that, but without relying on their usual willing execution, as there's a high chance that precisely those are very active in misleading your bosses and keeping up the delusional construct of lies. There. A week ago, to Google has its own YouTube channel of sorts. If you don't want the CIA to tear open your asses from the West Coast to the East Coast, I'm not going to comment how different comments of mine here, different messages here with the messages sent. So how does one send messages? I should to the people who really don't spend much time with YouTube. Now, everybody who loads videos up to YouTube has a channel, right? And well, I guess I can access that on my own one, but so let's just go to let's go to anybody else's channel. Let's take this here. every channel has, here in German it's called Kanalinfo, and there you can click on this one here, Nachricht senden, send a message. Okay, so you can send a message via the channel. This is not a particular comment to the videos that you would see beneath, like this is not something that would show up here, right? This is not what I'm talking about. These are messages sent to the channels of people. I don't want to go into that, how different messages to the different recipients touch on different subjects and come from a different rhetorical approach, let's call it that. I just want to document what I sent whom. If you don't want the CIA to, and I am fully aware of what I explained about the CIA, that's the kind of thing that I mean by I don't want to explain what it says there, I just want to document what I wrote to them. If you don't want the CIA to open your asses from the West Coast to the East Coast, you see into it that the front end of your YouTube farce you operate in Austria, and you see into it that the front end of your YouTube farce you operate in Austria and leave for the manipulative ends of Austrian services makes all my well over 200 videos accessible from anywhere in the world and not just via that front end. Moreover, you should preemptively and on your very knees tell the CIA what exactly you think you would do in creating such an insane structure. Furthermore, some of my videos try to see that you get them in their unedited, unforced version for which you'll have to access them from within that front end are aimed at you directly. While too late for you to do much about them, you will find their comments enlightening and informative. Here is to the CIA. No, is this actually the... Let's see what this is. Right, this is some official channel of the CIA. Please look into what exactly and for what fake and light reasons made YouTube block all my videos from North America, most likely even from showing up regularly in other parts of the world, thereupon make them unblock them, thank you. That was all I wrote them. This is... This takes forever to load, I'm sorry. This is... that's so fucking small, these logos of this. Oh, the NSA. The NSA has several different channels, oddly enough, on YouTube. You ought to check if the over 200 of mails I've been sending to you over the last year have actually arrived. If you have good reason to consider it possible that Germans have actually kept these mails from you. My mails typically are called followed by number. In that context, and I know I'm skipping here, but in that context, I want to demonstrate something to you. Always, I send my emails via this very email address, right? First name, last name at gmx.at. Now, I do happen to also own, at that same email service provider, another email address, namely rabbit.omega.wolf@gmx.net. And yesterday, I sent two, namely 246 and 247, via, for a change, the Rabbit Omega Wolf rather than first name, last name, in an attempt to maybe bypass some of their spam filters. Now, incidentally, the interesting thing is, here are two recipients, namely Sicurezza Nazionale in Italy and some fuckers in the former Czech Republic, who had the first name, last name on a blacklist, and I always get their send a blacklisted automatic answers to the mails that I try to send them. Whereas, interestingly enough, they did not have the Rabbit Omega Wolf blacklisted, and for the two mails that I sent under that, I received none of any such. When it comes to the NSA address, where is the this is the NSA one. Even from the Rabbit Omega Wolf sending it out version, I get the same kind of shit here. Feel free to interpret this that I've been getting the longest time, even also sending it via the first name last name email address. That's something I wanted to demonstrate because we were here on the NSA. Right? The idea of this is not to have the NSA say, "Oh, no one told us." Okay? I don't know if YouTube keeps these messages here, these channel messages that I'm trying to send from people. See, I have no way of verifying. I know I'm being completely fucked up on my videos, I have no way if this actually at all arrives with them. I can tell you that I myself, to some of my videos, got some spam-like shit, some of which completely out of context. So I have no way of knowing if maybe there were some people trying to comment on context, but I got some completely ridiculous spam shit instead. Maybe people, instead of my mails, instead of my messages here as the channel messages, receive completely ridiculous, out of context, spam-like shit, but not what I'd be sending them, okay? So I just want to document what I've been messaging people. Now the next one. Them again. I don't want to read them all, actually. I mean, read out loud all of them. You have them here on the screen. I just want to show you to whom I wrote those. Them again. Them again. Them again. I remember this one, actually. Oh, this was the Google people, okay? Oh, right, Mountain View. Right, this was because it was not just Fort Meade with the hazmat suit, but also Mountain View. I just looked at the map today. It's actually pretty easy to get rid of that little piece of shit from the map. I'm sure the soon-to-be liberated people in North America will find it very easy to get rid of that little place. This is another hazmat suit. This is them again. This is actually the Fort Meade one. And oh, I know how about this. See, if now some fuckers give access to my videos and give actual true access of my videos and these messages to certain people, they will find it very easy to say, oh, no, look at that idiot, he wants to nuke Fort Meade or something. Now that can't be. You lack the background and you are cordially advised and invited, and I fucking really suggest you do that, namely watch all my videos and read all my comments and understand the chronology of them, okay? Also understand how there is hundreds, literally, of emails that I've sent over the years. If you find some things hard to grasp, that is because some fuckers kept information from you for years and years and years. That is not my fault. I do want to point that out. It ain't. It's the fault of those fuckers, not mine. So before you jump to conclusions or any such shit, you have to look at all the data, all the messages, all the videos, and so on and so forth. This one. Them again. This one. Them again. This one. Now this is interesting. There is... Oh, see, there's particular reasons why... I don't have to explain all of this shit, and I don't feel like explaining. There is good reasons why. You will find the McAfee dude a little further down. The technological infrastructure for certain instrument technologies in these here parts has connections to, and I mean not in responsibility ways, but because they're fucking him up, to the good Mr. Slim here, which is why I wrote him a little message. You can read it. This is obviously the NSA. This is actually, yeah, this is McAfee. I'll leave this on the screen a little longer so that you can read it. The idea is that you pause it should you give a fuck what it actually says. Mind you, this was 5 months ago, okay? They don't get, unfortunately, they don't give the precise day, which I find very regretful because they're rounding here. You can tell this by some of the videos also, how they're really rounding here, but that is the way that YouTube has it. This is, I think, them again, yeah. I actually tell them what shit I get in answer to my mail. This is them again. This is them again. These were just the channel messages. Okay, so let us now look at comments that I left to videos, and here some of them are completely off topic, but just some of them. I'm gonna, as most of the viewers of this video will be English language, I'm gonna just change this here to English so that you see the English terms. If you go to history and comments on videos, you see all the comments that I left on videos. You have, once more, down here in the status line, you see the precise video. Okay, I don't want to click each of it, and what I commented to it. This here would be an out of context one, off topic, not out of context. This is me making a little explanation to one of my own videos. This too. This too. This one came first, this one second. This is off topic, and then again not, because it has to do with information technologies and what idiots out there perceive them to be, and how they not at all consider them technologies because they think it's fucking religious shit or whatever. This is an interesting one. The Royal House of Habsburg, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, happen to have an own YouTube channel with one single video on it, named The Funeral of Habsburg, Otto von Habsburg. And I sent them this little message here, just so that no one can say that I didn't tell them or something. Now I understand, or I assume, that whoever operates that channel is completely and utterly useless and will not forward the message anyhow. But hey, I told them, I told them about the Advent here. I like having told them. Here, down in the status line, you see which video this is. You can read the message yourself. Here I try to explain, because the interesting thing is people out there, regular everybody Joes and nobodies, so to speak, they don't understand. They recognize obscenity. People all over the world recognize obscenity. They know that obscenity is there amongst them, so to speak, and that it is worked on them. It's just that they don't know what to make of it, and they don't know what to interpret it. And some of the comments by absolute nobodies on this video here really go to show this. One of them called them all half retarded, which is not really what it is. They're absane, okay? They're not insane, they're not retarded, they're absane. Here is a comment on one of my own. Here is a comment on one of my own. Here, excuse me, here is a comment on one of my own, just because I forgot the CET on this one here. Here I added CET then, but here I wrote it beneath. On my own videos. Because you might not see, I often explain further things about my own videos in comments beneath, and chances are even now that now, under inverted comma, whenever that be, when they will give you access to the videos, they might there beyond not give you access to my actual comments, right? And or give you completely forged such to be found under my videos or any such. So this is what I really wrote, okay? Whatever you find there or nothing at all, this is what I actually really wrote. Here's yet a little comment on one of my videos. This is pretty much off topic, and then again not, because Conan the Barbarian was a magnificent movie against Fex Mundi. I love it. This is off topic. This is me being bored. And also, see, it has to do with the fact that the people who work on the algorithms, and some of that is hand selected, not at all an algorithm, of videos that I'm being suggested, like here, right? You go to YouTube's front web page and you get all kinds of what they call recommended, right? And then beneath there you get all kinds of suggestions. And also if you click on whichever, I don't know, I'm just going to click on this, you get all kinds of other videos here on the side suggested. And the people who work on this find it funny to shove shit my way, especially on the suggested on the front page, that is partially of idiocy of unbearable extent, just because they know that I find it unbearable idiocy, and they want to, let me know that they love me or something like that. This was off topic. This is me commenting on one of my own videos. This is me commenting on one of my own videos. This is me commenting on one of my own videos. This was an interesting thing. They have actually gone Bullet in the Face. That was some TV show. And they have actually gone and recut and redubbed some of the original content of that show for a version that only I get to see, and or I should point out, and or a couple of other fuckers who have bought into my discrediting and bought into a whole lot of other shit, some down the line of time travel and such. I fuck you not. But first and foremost aimed at me, because they work with the other people who they try to delude with these videos via whatever additional reaction that I've given for that, okay? So this is an interesting thing. Not just do you fuckers out there not see my videos, I assure you I get to see videos that you don't get to see. Namely, possibly even under the same URL, I get to see videos that differ from the videos that you get to see. Sometimes the sound differs, sometimes the video too differs. I get to see stuff you don't get to see. Right? Not just do you not get to see my stuff and or forge such, but I get shit shoved my way. And Bullet in the Face is an elaborate undertaking of fucking me up. I want to point this out, and this is a relatively recent one. They backdated the video, or rather, maybe the original thing was loaded up back when it says it was loaded up, just that the version that I get to see is certainly not from when that was loaded up. I assure you that much. There is, I think, 5 or 6 episodes to this thing, and it took me, I made the mistake, so to speak, of commenting on the episodes as I watched them pretty much, when it wasn't until I had seen all of it that it actually became perfectly obvious that they had worked that shit, and then I actually went back and explained, that this is just, let's see, where does it say that here? Well, basically it's in all the comments, really. Here it says, after having seen the Anti-6 episodes, I understand it's just a semi-forced ridicule of way younger make than its IMDb entry suggests, blah, 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 okay? With cut only I get to see. This is what is explained here. That was also true for probably, maybe, let's keep it at maybe, also it's true for the Lucas version of, that be the George fucker, of Department S ridicule that only I got to see. That was not made for me. That was made for a whole lot of other people. They just shoved it my way. For a group of people. I was in that group, so I got to see that shit, which is not what your everyday Joe got to see under these URLs or something. But this is Bullet in the Face explained. Sledgehammer is a magnificent thing. I could talk endless. The original Sledgehammer, I don't know if you know it, but here's some comments on Sledgehammer. This is me answering a question to an earlier comment. This is off topic. This is off topic, but I meant this. I am serious. The dude, should he be interested in it, would get a job as a North America correspondent for our national television network. The dude you can see in this video at 10:22 shoving the old lady aside, because sorry, there's a siren. It's like, whatever that was. There's how reporters ought to be. Okay, just watch it if you're bored. This is very interesting. Sound of Music. Now I can't go in every single piece of music or movie that we ever made or whatnot. The very idea that they're crossing the Alps the wrong direction and actually are going into Germany, right, when they're allegedly fleeing, that had never dawned on me before, but it actually was worked for that end. This explains you a whole lot about what the Uga Ugas did back then. Okay, I want to point this out. This, of course, me commenting on, here I corrected the mistake that I also explained in the third part of the video. This is a nice movie. This is an interesting thing. There used to be back in the day only, long done away with, back in the day some people in Japan who got into some degree of understanding of them being seriously fucked up by certain mindfuckers. This is a nice little movie that was made because it touches on some of that. I mean, the movie is pretty crap actually, but it touches on some of those topics. This is off topic. This is off topic, so let's not even click that open here. Here I comment some idiot remark by somebody else. It's just comments on some videos. I just want them all to be on video. I don't know if some of them are banal. I just want to show to you what all I commented and what all not. I want everything that I actually did comment to be seen here in this video documented, and everything else you think find somewhere as an alleged comment of mine was not made by me. Okay? One of my own videos. The Hubbard shit. I don't want to go into the Hubbard shit. It's just ridiculous. They fucked that man. They fucked that man bad. Let me just put it that way. I mean, you know, I don't pity hacks in general, but I pity all humans who get their minds fucked by Fex Mundi. And that guy got his mind fucked bad by Fex Mundi. And they already ridiculed him and utilized him even before his little not a church kind of delusional shit and whatnot. This goes way, way, way back. This is very early American Side ongoing here. Just more commenting on my own videos here. This is a wonderful little thing. This is a nice example for my comment here, where I explained what the lyric actually means and in what context it is meant. And there's a bazillion of answers since then that are just coerced by Fex Mundi. Go read it if you care. I mean, it's not really important, but so be it. This is off topic. Here's something. That famous speech by Winston Churchill, scripted by Fex Mundi. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is me commenting a warning to the bitch queens that they never got to see. I assure you Kitty Watson did to this day not get to see this video here. The unspeakable destruction of all things superheroes by especially all of these idiots that they now have in charge of destroying DC. I'm not perfectly sure they think they're already done destroying Marvel or something, but just, I mean, this Paul Levitz guy. I watched Constantine just a day or two ago because it was one of the cheap DVDs that I bought, and there too is some background vignette on the extras, and he's so full of shit. He opens his mouth and Fex Mundi nonsense comes out of it. Yeah? Now he's not an aware fucker, Paul Levitz, he ain't, but it's just remarkable how these people are utilized to say nothing but dreck when they open their mouths. So I just explained that too, because this is really, you know, I mean, DC is property of Violent now, and hence I'm just pointing out to people that they're talking a bunch of bull, you know, because I have to defend the DC franchise because this is a Violent interest, and you know, it would take damage if I don't do that. This is off topic. This is off topic. Some idiots who get their superhero history wrong. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is, while technically off topic, I still hold to the wet towel corpse. If you know a bit about the background of it all. In bad hacks shite, dumb editors plight, no fiction bad escapes our sight. Let those who worship inane trite fear our wet towel's vengeful might. There, that's for the wet towel corpse, when they had all of the colors for their corpses. This is just more idiotic things. See, partially, it's not so much that I go look at all these superhero-related videos. It's that way that amongst all of the shit and idiocy they suggest, there's a lot of superhero suggestions, and those are the only ones where, topic-wise, they are interesting to me. And I have to distract myself from the 24-hour torture I've been getting for years and years and years. And I do that also by, you know, watching some YouTube videos and commenting here and there or whatnot. I understand that this is mostly none of your concern, because chances are you fuckers don't care about DC Comics, which is fine. You don't have to. You have to care about how it all was utilized for inhumane purposes with inhumane technology and so on and so forth. The whole shebang, but not really about DC. I understand that. You are excused for not giving a rat's ass about DC, but I do. Just more here. This is something interesting. See, I cannot. How do I explain that? I know that some people get some degree of access to at least some of my videos, right? I have no way of knowing which people, which degree, which of my videos. I have no way of knowing that. And the Trubsha's theorem one is the kind of thing where I just wanted to point out to the fucking idiots out there how they're being fucking idiots. How I do things that is completely and utterly beyond them even to grasp. Namely, I'm not talking about inhumane technology things or anything. This has nothing to do with inhumane technology. Trubsha's theorem has nothing to do with inhumane technologies. It has something to do with data in an IT sense, or actually it is really a more general observation of certain, what would one call that, of certain facts in the universe that, however, also apply to data and how data is managed with. And this is shit that they keep from you. Not that this should be of interest to you. I just made this whole topic, Trubsha's theorem, in order to point out to some of the mindfuckers out there that I am the crass opposite of the useless idiot that the discreditors try to paint me as. And that is why I went as far and explained to them Trubsha's theorem, you know? You cannot blame me for trying to make it clear to those who buy into the discrediting of me that they are buying into discrediting, okay? It's legitimate for me to try and make it clear to these people that I am not that idiot they think I am. Here's just further stuff. This is very interesting. When they retouched this video here, once more you can see down here in the status line, oops, sorry, this one here. First, it said benign, then they changed the audio to say malign instead of benign. And originally it said benign. On the game, and I had that game back then, and I played it a whole lot, on that game it actually said benign, and originally on the video here it said benign. Then they changed the sound to say malign, but they messed it badly and there was a little crackle of a cut or something, and eventually they even retouched that version to make away with the crackle, and it now perfectly says malign. I mean, now, when I last, on 31st July 2016, I don't know if they retouched it since then, I don't care, I just want to point this out. This is Inner Length Inc. This is off topic, so this is off topic, this is off topic, this is off topic, this is off topic, this is off topic. Here is Structure's theorem again. This is off topic, this is off topic, this is off topic. This is completely off topic, but when I was working on Structure's theorem, they tried to ridicule me by suggesting some videos just to let me know that they can read my very thoughts, which is like, duh, I know that I've been sitting in extraction fields for years and years and years here. I know that every shit is being extracted. And then again, not every shit. And they're still trying to discredit the degree of efficiency of the extraction fields and the degree of efficiency of forced verbalization. That is, to this day, they are trying this, and until the last motherfucker of them is beaten to a pulp and stops existing, will they keep trying to discredit the actual technical limits, so to speak, the harumph of these technologies. And here they shoved this video my way, and I just chose to make a little comment there. But basically it's off topic. This is the 4 thumbs down bunch. It's just, you know, beyond words, really. This is off topic. This is not off topic. This is really... The interesting thing is they tried to actually destroy Apple for a while before they figured, well, okay, then we're just going to make use of it if we don't succeed at destroying it. And for a while, they tried so badly to destroy Apple. And the funny thing is now, as I explained in a very recent video, Apple is history. But way back in the day, this is off topic, this is off topic. This is more of the Zero explained. This is off topic, this is off topic. This is off topic, this is off topic. This is off topic. And you know, for me, a lot of these things are not off topic because people are idiots. There are obscene people out there, and even if there aren't obscene, and I mean a whole lot of them in the broad population, but even if they aren't obscene, they are still having gone through a life of their brains not being allowed to work as they should and to learn as normal people, even in my age, still were allowed to learn. And that is why they're so stupid. And I just try to point out to them how they're stupid and how they misunderstand things and whatnot. To me, this is not off topic. I mean, it is off topic to the sense that this has nothing to do with strictly technical things of inhumane technologies, but it has to do with the effects and the havoc that their decade-long application on the broad population caused. This is off topic. I don't even quite remember what this was about. But I'm sure that someone's MS Paint analogy was light years off, whatever exactly it was about. This is the thumbs down bunch again. This is idiots again, and me pointing out to them that they're idiots. This is probably off topic. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is off topic. This is off topic. I know that this video will last a long time. I want all of these comments to be documented so that no one can sell wrong comments to you as mine, and that you are able to see what all I commented and how I commented it. A lot of this is off topic. This. Here's a 1953 video of the 16th talking to the press about, I think it was the preparations for the, what is it called? The coronation of Elizabeth II. And he just couldn't avoid sending through time for the future when his son sees it. A nice little greeting to his son. He just couldn't avoid putting that in there. So I just pointed that out to people. This is off topic. 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 Off topic. This is. That was just this one guy who. I actually don't know quite how this video wound up with me. I don't recall if I actually searched for it. I find that somewhat unlikely. If somehow on the periphery this was something they suggested for me. And I just took the liberty to actually comment. Here is actually the comment. To actually comment on the guy's plight. This is what I commented. This is off topic. This is off topic, really. Though the song is of a particular background and was made for that background. I do want to point this out. I explained it further up. Just recently, just the other day or so, I explained that. This was, I think this is also the Russian Eurovision Song Contest contribution. Yeah, his performance there, that Russian dude who's saying there, his performance, the Russian Fix Mundi are completely delusional about shit. Completely. Completely and utterly. This video proves just how completely and utterly delusional the Russian Fix Mundi are. I just wanted to point that out to you people watching this. Just go watch this video, or the video performance of that Russian dude for the Eurovision Song Contest, and just understand how they're completely delusional in Russia. This is also on that topic. This is also on that topic. I'm not sure if I explained it somewhere here or not, but this is actually see. Let's see. Should I give a rat's ass explaining this to you? No, I don't give a rat's ass explaining this to you. This is of some. This pertains to some mechanisms they worked a long time ago without ever understanding them. And actually, those who worked the mechanisms understood them, because that's an OMD mechanism here. I want to point this out. But the fucking idiots who did away with the OMD had no fucking idea what they actually did there. And to this day don't. They think and insist that they do and say that they dragged it all out, but they don't understand it. Maybe because they're too insane or something. I don't know. But they don't actually get it. They don't get the mechanism. I am sure my phases were cursed into best as possible, elaborating as much as possible, explaining that precise mechanism worked to them, and I am yet absolutely sure, 100% perfectly sure, that nobody out there actually understands what this mechanism does and what I understand it to do. Okay? That's because you all out there are fucking stupid. I want to point that out. This is, it's just some. Heavy metal was a good thing. Some of it, most of it got very quickly conquered, and then it all got destroyed deliberately and done away with, and turned into grotesque little farcical shit that it is these days. Just more stuff here. There's something to unfold. Here I was trying to make use of that underlying functionality down the lines of, it wasn't even really any particular wargame thing functionality, it's just that in the actual appware in their heads, there is a function for alignment in the sense of association, in the sense of greatly simplifying whose army are you with and are you a soldier of, so to speak. And I actually tried for a while to recruit certain groups of people for mankind, so to speak, until I abandoned that. Just because they prevented that traveling through the experience. This was long past the point of me being able to have it to the brain axis, so it was just via the proxy tech here. And of course the proxy tech is just technology, and they can simply bar anything from going outwards. So, I understood that and eventually abandoned the whole recruiting shit, but there's some recruiting videos of mine back in the day you will get these videos completely wrong. You will interpret them as me offering to sell out to them or any such, when I made it very clear in these videos. And here is material, I do want to point this out. If all the videos where it would be very easy for them to allegedly give you access to the videos finally and after all, they might still easily throw you with fucking up the content, namely what I allegedly say, then by having some cuts and whatnot and messing with the sound on any topic pertaining to offers I make to specific IGs, job offers and any such. Not that I didn't do such videos, it's just that I know precisely that I made everything about this very clear, and all they have to do is do away with me making it clear how I mean that, and all of a sudden it appears as if I were offering to basically work for IGs and do their bidding or any such, which is something I have never ever done and will never ever do. I want to once more point this out to people. But here's the type of video that Thanks Money out there, the fuckers of Abwärmt and the fucking filth on Albion would find very easy to forge when they finally allow you to see these videos. Here was just me commenting on my London trip, explanation, and so on and so forth. There is something. Blackadder. See, one of my emails, I can show you this actually. Here. I sent a message to PBJ Management, who are the management of Rowan Atkinson. You might have heard of the guy. And the Abwärmt, in their discrediting, will say, well, look at that idiot. He even wrote an email to Mr. Bean. You understand? He is crazy, I tell you. He must go to the... No, he is not crazy. Because I understand that, first of all, it wasn't Mr. Bean, but it was actually Blackadder, and that they tied particular mechanisms to that character. There was particular virtual fucking mechanisms to that character, and that is why I actually commented or sent a message, and that message was really aimed at the 18th and not at Rowan himself, because it said tell Rowan to tell the 18th this here shit. Okay, so you will understand more and more and more and more how all attempts of theirs to discredit me are completely artificially created, and that I cannot be discredited. It's as simple as that. And this is one nice example where people would say, oh please, and he's saying when he's sending a message to Mr. Bean, I am not sending a message to Mr. Bean. I was trying to directly reach the 18th Duke of Norfolk when that was very hard. And so I tried it very indirectly, and one of the ways was having understood how some people work the mechanism onto that character Blackadder being Rowan Atkinson, and how I also understood that the entire comedian thing on Albion was grotesquely utilized and horrendously and everywhere utilized for ghostwriting, for all manners of inhumane technologies and their applications. So I assure you, I know what I'm doing when I write this. Okay? This was an attempt to contact the 18th Edward, as he's called, and nothing more than that. And that was this one here. This here actually, I think, if I remember this right, this was the user who, well, let's see, do they still have this actually? No, they don't. Oh, the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Oh, that is regretful. How regretful that is, because this dude here, or Duderine, I wouldn't know, but that user had all the forged Department S videos online. Okay, that I mentioned a little further up. The Lucas work done for the forging of Department S. Department S is an old TV show, but Lucas forged a recreation of some scenes from that old TV show so that they were able to cut together um, a fake TV show. Okay? Basically, greatly simplifying. I don't know what this is, I don't care. Here it's just more videos. The sad case of Roddy Piper. And then again, not so sad case. When it wound up sad because the OMD got betrayed, and but they even afterwards they discredited everything regarding what the OMD did, and that wound up in Roddy Piper getting completely and utterly conquered and ridiculed and discredited and whatnot. You should actually there is a song utilized in this video which outright calls him I'm not sure what the word was, a traitor or something, or indirectly calls him that. When a particular part of the lyrics come up, they zoom in his face, and they basically accuse him of having sold out and being a traitor and whatnot, which is complete delusional shit. The people have absolutely no idea. The people who think they know what was going on have absolutely no idea what actually happened. It's just a bunch of idiots. More of this. Body and oil, right? Body and oil and doyle. Body and actually it should have a bit of an almost apostrophe there. Body and oil, being Bodie and Doyle from the professionals. Okay, this was worked back by the OMD and so on and so forth. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff here. I don't want to go into their delusions of whatever true king over whatever, or queen these days, or whatever. I don't care. This is interesting. This is very interesting. This is, I'm not even sure what to call that. Code names of sorts. I mean, to be precise, it is actually I come to think, I think it explains that in one of the videos. I think on the JPS video that is explained, or at least touched on. So I don't need to do this here. This, of course, this, of course. This goes to show how on Albion they systematically try to, and this is a very old program, and then again not so old, but this goes to show how then already they try to annihilate best as possible home computers and the population, and especially kids, for all practical purposes, having understanding of computing things, because they had been light years away from understanding what a computer is and what it does, and having delusions about computers and supercomputers and artificial intelligence, all kinds of crap, horribly unscientific people that they were. They just wanted to destroy any understanding of computing. And this is very interesting, because in here is a scene where a 3-color traffic light is explained in a completely, knowingly, deliberately scripted, idiotic way as being an example for binary, when a 3-color traffic light is actually a classic example of trinary. It's not that the makers of this were too stupid to not know what they're doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. They wanted to fuck up the understanding in the viewers of that program of computing terms and so on and so forth. This is a nice example of how they attacked all things home computing and familiarity with programming and so on and so forth. Okay, I want you to understand that what these people were doing back in the 80s already. I mean, yeah, this shit's been going on since before World War II, long before World War II, but this was how they tried to annihilate, on Albion specifically, understanding of programming and computers and so on. This is pretty much off topic. This was just a periphery topic. There's so many. There was just so much crap claims of the willing executioners of fixed money. Here's a classic case of how the willing executioners were pulling shit out of their ass that they sold to their IG bosses as allegedly doing and preventing and whatnot, when all of it was just shit pulled out of their asses. Unfortunately, the IGs believed all of that shit. And that's been going forever. More comments here, 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 and that's it. Which I assure you is a little odd, because I've been on YouTube for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages longer than that. And you cannot actually delete. Can you delete this? What's this here? Okay. Well, I guess someone can edit or delete something, but this, you know. But anyway, these are the 2 years back comments of mine that I actually made. Okay. I did not make any beyond that, nor did I make any others. This is the comments I made. So there was that documented. And finally, very quickly, I haven't done this in a whole long time. I have no idea where I left off the last time around. Well, I'm just gonna quickly go through the entire year of 2016. Honestly, I don't know. I think, no, sorry. I remember certainly after that incident. I remember how I recorded the emails on this one here. I just want to document you. These are my sent emails. Okay. So, wait, I covered this. I remember I explained this. So, well, let's start with 150. What I'm gonna do, if you haven't seen this before, I will just skip up, and the idea is that you get, it's always, sorry, that was the wrong click. Okay, nothing happened. I wanted to click this one here. These are the recipients of all the emails. It's always the same recipients. I always copy them and paste them. So let's start with 150. You should pause this video if you want to read, if it says a little more here or whatnot, okay? Here, I just go up through the emails so that you can read what I actually sent. I think that is already on one of the older documentations, but so be it. I've told them that a lot of times. There is few things quite like getting their obscene, insane children full of madness, feeding all frequencies into my proxy fields here. That is pretty severe, I assure you. And add for good measure someone completely deranged from a mental home or something, and whatever they drag out of his brain as chaotic background noise or whatever, shove it in my fields too. You know, things like that. Or a monkey brain, that happened in the past. No, it's nothing concrete. Monkeys don't think like people do, and they don't think in a compatible way. But any shit you extract out of the brain of a large ape, shove it in here for good measure. You know, things like that. There's some off topic like this one here. That would be off topic. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna show you all of those. This is off topic actually, sorry. I'm gonna do this a little faster because otherwise this takes forever. This is off topic. Well, actually, it's not quite off topic. Oddly enough, I forgot my password for accessing my email service provider directly on their website. I have the password stored here in my account so that I can, let's see, where is it? Well, it doesn't matter. I had it stored here so that, you know, I can just contact the mail service. But I had forgotten it myself, you know, and you only see it as a bunch of asterisks, so I had no idea what it was. I had to actually ask them, could you tell me my password? These are just some job applications that I had to do for the unemployment office. This is more off-topic stuff. Actually, I know it. Oh, there it is. There's the URL. You know, you should see all of these videos on YouTube, hopefully, one day. As in, you should see them be there on my channel. That is what I mean. And they'll be working onto you that I allegedly were, how do I say that? That I allegedly was in a habit of they're sitting on a word here. Well, anyhow. Over these years, I have tried all kinds of approaches in warning you people, in reaching you people, whoever you are, in trying to reason with you people, knowing better than anyone in this world how your brains are insane and how that is a hardware defect and not working of virtual fucking crap. Still, best as possible, I try to explain things to you, I try to reason with you, whatnot, in very different ways, and I don't contradict myself. If I did something, say, in late 2016 that resembles a somewhat different approach from, say, early 2014, then that does not mean that I contradict myself. It just means that I have understood that the way I tried it in early 2014 did not work, so I went and tried it elsewhere. That is all it means. I don't contradict myself. This was a funny little incident. The sheer ridicule that the Abeamt and their ilk, in this particular case it's German ilk of theirs, shoves my way is, you know, one day you people will understand how instead of at all doing anything like the right thing, the Abeamt felt compelled to make shit like that possible. Okay? Even though this was not carried out specifically by the Abeamt, but their fucking German allies, ex-Germany allies, their Germanensäue as I call them, this is what they did, you know. Instead of doing anything at all, you know, to which it ran, this is the kind of shit that he did. Utter, pure ridicule, nothing other than that. And it's not because I didn't tell them or anything, because I've been telling them for fucking years. I know this video still has to be made at this point. Come to think, I should point this out. Today is the 16th of January 2017, 15:51. I have not made anything like an elaborate explanation video on this, because I'm still being sabotaged completely and utterly, and even phrasing out simple sentences when it comes to explaining the detail of this. However, I understand in my head what all this means. Okay? I understand this MAC systematics. I say this so explicitly because there's a chance that you fuckers out there might be given a forged video in which I give you some complete bullshit explanation of this, which is not me, and it's forged. At this day, 16th of January 2017, 50:52, I have not yet recorded such. And I don't foresee when I'll be able to do that. Okay, so don't let them fuck you all up. This is for the people who give a rat's ass. Here, actually, I touched on the, let's see, where was that? No. Yeah, this one here. In the version that I got to see, and on the IMDb entries that I got to see, Alan Spencer was credited as responsible for Bullet in the Face. And so I tried to send him a message. He probably, should he at all be responsible for Bullet in the Face, he probably has no fucking idea of what I'm talking about, because I got to see a version of it that he didn't make. Okay? I want to point that out to you. But I also want to point out to you, just in case, if you received a mail from me some 12 hours ago, please ignore it. I'm being ridiculed by some government agencies. I don't have the inverted comma there, and the content of said mail might have also been taken with by them. And that's all. So I pointed out to him, you know what? If you got a mail from me and you don't understand what it all is about, just ignore it. And that's it. That's the most recent mail that I sent yesterday. I did make a video on what I sent here. So, that's the documenting my comments, my channel messages that I tried to send, as well as the comments that I left on the videos on YouTube. And that ends this video.